Coming up in this
You
episode.
said something is wrong with brothers who don't know how to support a sister.
Brothers who don't know. Brothers who don't know how to support a sister. To his church. And they let her go up at the church and show her self. Then, if that wasn't bad enough, letting a politician come up there and read off a teleprompter, and the Lord said in Deuteronomy, and I love Deuteronomy, and the Lord, and use scripture for voting for a corrupt-ass, warmongering, genocide-denying, scapegoating, black people assault that big, bold. He let her, but see, I understand why he did it, because he don't have no damn ethics himself. I'm telling you, folks, the bag must be mighty good. Here goes Jamal Bryant right here, running his mouth, making things worse.
You said something is wrong with brothers who don't know how to support a sister.
Yeah. Full stop.
And more to
Something is wrong with brothers who lay hands on, do a lot of other bogus. I heard things about you, Jamal Bryant. I'm not going to go too far in it because I don't know what's true, what's not. Only you and your Lord know. But brother, not unlike many other pastors with the success gospel, the get money gospel, make money gospel. Y'all need to be at Magic City, not in the pulpit on Sunday. That's what you need to be doing in the Magic City. Be at the strip club. That's where you need to be, Jamal. This guy sit up here and going to talk to black men, say black men can't support a sister. Just talking point after lame-ass talking point. No, not funny. Not funny.
You said something is wrong with brothers who don't know how to support a sister.
Brothers who don't know. Brothers who don't know how to support a sister. Something's wrong with brothers who don't know. Not disrespectful, that is. Not disrespectful, that is. I'm still waiting for I'm waiting for all the white guys who didn't vote for Hillary Clinton to have one white pastor come out here and do this shit. But see, that's what I've been trying to tell black folks, man. I've been trying to tell you that what Jamal Bryant and what this crew does to us wouldn't work with any other group of people. And we got to stop letting it work with us. But for some reason, we have a bunch of older Negroes or Negroes who are stuck on stupid, who think when the Jamal Bryant is talking shit about black people, he talking about somebody else. So they don't even consider themselves a part of the collective black group. That's why it keeps going on. I know my white friends like, Tim, why do these pastors get to talk to black people like that? I know if I talk that way, somebody punch me in the mouth. Why they get to talk to y'all like that? It's because they're usually talking to black folks who are sellouts and who are classists, who are uppity Negroes, who are house Negroes, or want to be. They aspire to be house Negroes. So anything Jamal says negative about black men, they're not talking to them. They're talking to all these other black people. They're talking to the lowly black people, the ones that's messing up everything. Them poor black people, they're messing up everything. Not me, me. I went to the HBCU. All types of essay abuse to women going on, structured essay to women going on. No one talks about that. No one talks about the HBCUs for real, do they? all the perverted activity going on in those fraternities and in those sororities, the systemized abuse that goes on. Real quiet about that, aren't we? And no one really talks about what goes on, what's really going on. So not everybody's stupid and not everybody's afraid to say the truth. Bunch of Freemason assholes. Literally. I said it. Nice coward ass dude. Bunch of cowards. See, we got so many systems that are protected by sellouts and cowards afraid to call out sellouts. They're afraid to tell the truth, man. Yeah. Yep. These people think that they are above black people. They think they are divine. They are special. But really all they are is a bunch of abusers, scam artists, lames, benefiting off supremacy. That's what they've been doing since day one. And try to dress it up. We do good for the community. Yeah, and then what else y'all do? What else y'all do? I heard there's a lot of structuredized, standardizing of assault on female students. And sometimes male students too. Well, am I missing something here? Is somebody going to challenge that? Is that not true? Just because I didn't go doesn't mean I don't know. I've been to parties. I seen some of y'all when I was that age. I remember seeing y'all. Some of these dudes. I wish somebody would try to haze. I wish I haze you bullshit. Anyway, Jamal Bryant went on. He kept talking, y'all. He kept on talking.
Full stop.
And Mordecai was man enough to know that in order for me to be a man, I got to know how to support a woman. Something is wrong with brothers who don't know how to support a sister. It was a sister that raised you. It was a sister that taught you how to read. It was a sister that taught you.
And see, I was raised by a man and a woman. Yeah, I had them. I'm one of them rare people that had, positive men and positive women in my life. And I don't vote for ugly. I don't vote for warmongering, lying scumbags, corrupt scumbags. I don't vote for sellouts and hypocrites and baby killers. And I don't vote for none of that. Nah, I don't vote for prosecutors and people that condone mass incarceration. Like, I don't vote for none of that. Now, that's not what I do. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. Okay? That does not. So they do a lot of this shucking and jiving and BSing because there's a lot of lonely-ass women in the church willing to give money. That's what it is. It's a bunch of lonely. They all doing the Dr. Umar, saying whatever they think black women want to hear. So let me go ahead and get a couple of them twos and fews out your purse, Sister Banks. Sister Banks. Well, go ahead and hit me off with a couple. Got a few dollars for us. We'll go ahead and put that in the, put that in. Go ahead, put that in the thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me hold a little something. Let me hold a little something, Lord. Let me hold something for the Lord. Let's hold a little something for the Lord. All right now. All right. Put a little twos and fews. I mean, am I saying something wrong? Am I lying? Bunch of lonely women giving all their money, thinking they get closer to God. Well, we all gotta go, and no matter how much money you give to Jamal Bryant's lying ass, ain't gonna give you one day more of life on this earth. It ain't gonna take away your arthritis, your diabetes, your sugar, your gout, or your loneliness, because Your man left you because he got tired of you spending all that damn money at the damn church. So, like this bogus. Anyway, back to the point. I'm sorry. Kamala Harris ain't the one. She just ain't the one.
How to bathe yourself.
In the context of the vice president, were you trying to send a message?
Yeah.
Why? I got a message. Get a real job, scumbag. Produce something. Yeah, stop taking money. I respect thieves. At least they'll use a gun on you instead of using a Bible. Instead of prey on people's hopes and dreams and their frailties and their sorrow and their pain and their anguish. I respect somebody be like, hey, look, come on up off that. I respect that. That brother, he risking life and limb. He risking 20 years. But now that this scumbag, and he want to tell me, I don't think I want to take advice on how to treat women from scumbag pastors who have cases and allegations. To think to be that bold to come out and act like we don't know, like we ain't got Google.
We've got to be able to vote that misogyny is still real in our community.
It's still real in our community. It's still real. The community of Black women, the community that in a party, first of all, guys, this is one of my main concerns, one of my main disses about the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party fosters and perpetuates a narrative that detaches Black men and Black women from each other. The Democratic Party fosters and furthers a narrative that separates Black families by elevating Black women above and driving a wedge between the family structure. See what I'm saying? See, we've never, as a community, as Black families did not have the luxury of being like white families or Native American families or Asian families or Latino families, other types of families. Due to the heavy level of segregation and racial hostility that we faced, we were much more close-knit. Much more close-knit. In short, there was nowhere else to go. See, now a white guy could tip off and go to any neighborhood and fulfill his lusts and abuse whoever he chose, whether legally or illegally. But see, Black men do not have such accommodating surroundings, environments, due to segregation and the lawlessness and the perversive amount of violence that Black people faced. We were close as hell. It's only the Democratic Party, man. The Democratic Party is part and parcel of what has driven a wedge. See, they're basically projecting. The Democrats have been projecting what goes on in, dare I say, what has gone on historically. What has gone on historically in white families to a large degree due to the patriarchy. They projected that onto Black Americans, man. We didn't have that problem, man. That's not how it was. All we had was our women. That's all we had. All we had was the family. We didn't have anything else. We literally did not have anything else. A slave can't own a chair because a cow doesn't own a horse. You understand what I'm saying? We were considered human beings. If you're not considered human beings, you don't have agency to operate that way. You understand what I'm saying? All we had was one another. So this whole idea that what Jamal Bryant is spewing is garbage. It's garbage. It's not historically correct. It's inaccurate. And it's part and parcel of the Democratic Party strategy to disempower Black Americans and force them to come crying to Papa Zaddy, to go crying to the system, to go crying to the Democratic Party for help, when what we needed to do is get our money up. We didn't need nothing else. We need to get our money up, get our resources up, get our money up. That's all we need. We don't need marriage advice. We don't need that. We need less stress due to economics. We need to alleviate that. That's what we needed. Give me a like for that, guys. Give me a like for that. We're on point.
And we've got to address it head on and not act like it doesn't exist. The reality is, if black men had voted, Stacey Abrams would be a governor.
Folks, I'm going to tell you this. This bug-eyed fool is what Jamal Bryant is. And I'm very disappointed that there are people that still listen to him. But he's a kiss-ass Democratic plant, not unlike Steve Harvey, not unlike D.L. Hughley, not unlike so many others who find proximity to power to be a drug. It's an addiction for them. Stacey Abrams is not my responsibility, nor your responsibility. Stacey Abrams is a public servant who should be trying to gather votes if that's what she wants to do. The reason why Stacey Abrams is not a governor, it's none of our business, nor do we have to explain that. But I will give you this. Jamal Bryant, how is it like being a part of a party that will not vote for a black woman? See, it's not black men. See, these people are all projecting their anger that they have for white people onto black people. Yeah, white folks, they ain't even mad at us. They mad at white folks, but they can't say it because they're all a bunch of cowards. So instead of saying they mad at white women, they're going to say black men because they're a bunch of cowards and suckers. See, that's what suckers do. Jamal Bryant know damn well. I mean, if he can read a book, which I'm assuming he can, I mean, I know he don't read his Bible much, but if he can read a book that has words in it other than the Bible, which he might do, I know he's like picture books of women, but I mean, like, if you would read a book, Jamal Bryant, read some stats, it was white women who did not come out and support Stacey Abrams. So your anger is really, it's a deflection. Your anger towards black men, your criticism for black men needs to be aimed at white women and white men because they're the ones who would vote for her, goofy. That's why she is not governor. Not governor because white people didn't want to elect her. And guess what? That's their prerogative. There's more white people in Georgia than black people. Oh my God, who knew? Who knew that maybe some white people didn't want to elect her ass? But instead, we got a bunch of sellout coons and tap dancers, man. I hate using that term. I really do, man. We got a bunch of ninjas all eating off the Democratic Party or dreams or hopes of sleeping with a DNC trick, hoping to get some DNC money. All kissing ass, pretending they got a real career path, being a kiss ass the Democratic Party, wanting to deny reality. And the reality is this, folks, and let's put it to you very plainly. White people didn't like Stacey Abrams enough to vote for her ass. Then, finito, kaput. That's all it was. That's it. In the press conference. But instead of having the guts to say that, because that would piss off his party, he gonna instead, hey, where the black men at? Hey, we need to go after some black men. And make it about us, man. It ain't about us. White people, it's about y'all. They just cowards. Because, see, they can't actually even attempt to hold you accountable because that wouldn't go over well for their careers. So as much shit as they talk about, why this person wouldn't stand up to Trump, why this person wouldn't stand up, why is this person going, they're doing the same exact thing. And they're not even in positions of actual power within the DNC. But they still know damn well they don't want to piss off white people in the Democratic Party because that's the real problem. White people, white Democrats did not want to vote for swing voters didn't want to swing with Stacey.